Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the shack. And if it's your first time visiting, hang out for a minute because I got something I need to tell you guys about that you're probably going to want to hear. If you're into laser engraving, 3D printing, CNCs, anything like that, or if you've considered doing it, me and my friend Steve, we have a little Christmas giveaway going on. And you could very well get your first laser, CNC, or some supplies for free and no strings attached. It shows up at your door for free. So if you like free stuff, stick around and I'm going to tell you more about it. All right, guys, so this video is going to be one of a few that I'm going to do between now and December the 21st at 6 p.m. So December 21st at 6 p.m., you can mark it on your calendars, go over to the Facebook page and make sure to follow that event. Let us know you're coming. Go to YouTube and hit the little icon saying that you're going to be there for the live. Just turn on the bells and notifications, guys, because right now, as of today, we're going to be giving away about $5,000 worth of CNCs. We got CNC bits, we got lasers, we got little small starter CNCs, we got some little bit bigger CNCs. We got all kinds of tools for you guys to be giving away. And what the event is focused around Steve and I's Sunday Night Live that we do. As you know, Steve and I are more or less brand agnostic. Like, we don't carry the flag for any one particular brand. We carry the flag for you guys. And so all of these different brands that we've worked with, we've reached out to them, and the ones of them that will are going to pitch a little product into the pile, and we're going to give it away to you guys. So that is the plan. Now, if you're not familiar with our Sunday Night Live, luckily you can get in the swing of things for the next couple of weeks leading up until the Christmas giveaway and go ahead and start watching. We answer questions from lasers, CNCs, 3D printers, businesses, business management, getting customers, losing customers, dealing with customer complaints. You name it. If you have a question that pertains to your small business, side hustle, whether it be lasers, 3D printers, whatever, we know a good bit about those things. So we'll be more than happy to answer your questions in the live. And just by attending the live and listening to it while you're working in your shop, you can pick up some pretty valuable little tips and tricks along the way. So we usually have an audience of between 150 and 200 people. We expect the Christmas giveaway to be much bigger. But with all of that said, I'm going to do an update video for the next couple of weeks leading up till the live. And I want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what we're going to be giving away and how I think it could benefit you. And just, give our contributors, I'm not going to call them sponsors because they're not sponsoring it. They're contributing products for us to give away. Let's go over to the computer and I'm going to walk you through some of the things that we've got guaranteed so far by these companies that'll be given away on the live show. So let's get over to the computer. All right, guys, so just a quick rundown. This is the graphic from the event. And you'll notice the list of contributors currently. This list of contributors are current as of today's date, which is December the 5th of 2025. We're reaching out and verifying with a lot of the companies because we've been working on this since probably August, trying to get folks to verify and to confirm with us. But we're doing our last minute confirmations because there are people change places in these companies. Email addresses are different, and we just have to make sure that we're not giving you guys bad information because we are basically just being the middleman for these companies. So we want to make sure they're going to give us the product that we offer you. And if they don't, then we'll have to deal with that. Hopefully that won't happen. Never has before. But moving forward, we just want to make sure we have a good working relationship with these companies. So far this year, Carbide 3D, Sculpt Fun, Sane Smart, ASMR, Cody over at Jenny Bits, and Lightburn are our contributors, other than Steve and myself, to this event. So I just kind of want to walk through here. I've got some tabs open. I'm just going to kind of show you some of the things that they're contributing. Just give you guys an idea of what there is going to be up for grabs. So let me close this out. This is just my cool graphic over on the Facebook page. If you have it, guys, go over there, go to the event on my page. I've got it pinned to the top up there. Hopefully it's still pinned. And just hit the button. Let me know you're coming. Do the same thing over on the live streams for both my channel and Steve. You can hit that notify me coming button. Just let everybody know that's partnering with us that you guys are reacting to this, that you appreciate what they're doing. So first up, this is for some of you guys. You're going to be biting at the bit for this. This is a Shapeoko 4 CNC router. This is it's an older version of what I have now. This is a smaller one. This is the standard size, which I think, let's see what the size is on it. The cutting area is 17.5 by 17.5. So, and the footprint's 33 by 24. So I think this would be a really solid contender for somebody who doesn't have a CNC, wants to get into it. This Shapeoko, like I said, Carbide 3D has been really good with me. I've enjoyed mine. With the Carbide 3D machines, they do also have their own native software for both CAD and CAM, so you can design your jobs as well as cut your jobs without having to buy any software. They do, however, offer a pro version of their software, which will get you a little more abilities in what you do. And according to my contact over at Carbide, they're going to ship you the trim router package. Now, you could upgrade this to a spindle later on if you wanted, but the trim router is this one here. I've got one of them. I've used it. It's ER11 Clack compatible trim router. They're nice. It's a good. Would be a good kind of a groundbreaker machine for anybody in the market. So Carbide 3D will be giving that guy up for grabs. So we'll be drawing on that. All right, so next up is Sculpt Fun, and a lot of you guys have seen Sculpt Fun products around my shop and around Steve's. More recently, Steve has done some videos with their IR module and some of the other things that they have. I know they've come out with a really cool, well, we'll go ahead and jump over to it. They've come out with this really cool Sculpt Fun Gen 2 honeycomb cutting exhaust platform, which if you like open frame lasers and you're not necessarily wanting to put it in an enclosure just yet, or if you're doing it like I did back in the day and you're just doing phases, this is something pretty cool. I designed my own little base like this and used it, but here they have one that they've put together for you. It has a honeycomb that fits it, ventilation, the whole 9 yards. They will be Sculpt Fun is going to be giving away 2 of those during the live. They're going to be allowing us to give them away. So 2 of these will be up for grabs in the live stream, which is going to be this 650 by 650 downdraft table. It's called the H5. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little thing for folks that are doing laser stuff. So the next thing up on the list here from Sculpt Fun, we're going to go ahead and talk about is this little 3-watt Sculpt Fun C1. The little mini lasers like this have kind of been the craze lately. Now, one thing I will say about these little guys, highly portable, throw it in the backpack, take it where you want to take it. Is it suitable for public use the way that it sits? Not in my opinion. You're going to need to get at least, a shield and stuff. And even if you're in an outdoor event, you could probably get away with not having an exhaust with this, small of a laser. But you're definitely going to need eye protection. So portable, yes. Use in public, probably not without some upgrades or modification. Build yourself an enclosure or something. But the cool thing about it is, if you're just wanting to tip your toes into laser engraving, learn the basics, see if it's something that you enjoy. This is a good little machine to do it with. So I think that would be pretty awesome as far as the learning ability of the machine. And they're going to be giving away, or we're going to be giving away 3 of these during the live event. So if this is something that you might need or might want, that would be something cool. So the next one up on the list here, and we was on this one earlier, this is their iCube Ultra. This is a pretty handy little machine. And yes, this one does have a cover on the front of it, so you could use this at events or in public, and have a reasonable safety, assuming that more than likely your customers aren't going to be on this side anyway when you're opening and closing the door. So yeah, you could probably use this one in public if you could manage the smoke, or if it was an outdoor event or whatever. They do have like other options also that you could get to go with it. This machine's a 12-watt diode, 1.2 watt infrared. It's definitely a usable machine. The work area, what's the work area of this little thing? 150 by 150. I thought it was. I wasn't gonna say. I had a iCube. I think I had the first one. This is the second one. I haven't had the newer one, but I had an iCube, and like I said, it's a gantry machine, so it's not a galvo. It's actually got a module in there, so you could actually cut small products and projects and stuff like that. You could make like little small boxes that snap together. You're not going to be having the issues that you would have with a galvo as far as angled cuts. Cool little machine. Like I said, I liked the one that I got to review. It was pretty handy. And the base plate, if this one is built the same, the base plate can be removed as well. Don't quote me on that, but the one that I had, it could. It looks like it still can. Steve has some videos, I think, on this little machine, so you can go check those out. But all right, moving along. All right, ASMR. ASMR, I have done a review on this little guy here. It's power wise, this is not a powerhouse. It's a 7-watt machine, very detailed, thin materials, basswood, balsa, whatever. You could make some projects with it. It is a relatively decent little work area at 300 by 300, which is just under 12 by 12. This machine does have 7 watts of output. It's really easy to put together. So this would definitely be a good one to add as a machine that if you needed to put an engrave on, let's say a table or something that was too big to go into a machine, you could take a little painter's tape and tape this thing to something and engrave the top of a table. There's lots of uses for these little portable machines. Of course, light burn compatible. ASMR does a really good job with this machine as far as like it's the installation and assembly is very, very simple. I do have videos on it. You can go check those out if you want. No fancy stuff to have to fool with. Like I said, it is as basic gets, and sometimes basic just works. So yeah, they're going to be giving away. Let's see, how many of these are we getting? We're getting 3 of these for the drawing. So yeah, 3 of the S2s. So that'll be that. Like I said, good starter machines everywhere during this live stream. So, and they're also, ASMR's also, I couldn't find it on their website, but they're also going to be giving away a Christmas material pack. And it comes with, let me make sure I'm not telling you guys wrong. It comes with some materials as far as like some wood, candlelight, some fabric, says like 7 sheets multicolored, some keychains, cardstock, Christmas ribbon, just some random little stuff. I mean, I don't know exactly. Hopefully, I'll get a little bit more information. But hey, it'll give you some stuff to make some projects out of. It's always good to have extra stuff laying around to burn. So, moving on, Genmitsu, they make really good CNCs for entry level. Now, the 3018 is probably as minimal of a CNC as I have ever had my hands on. You're not going to be doing anything really, really big, really, really fast. But if you're wanting to do some engraving, especially with these small machines like this, one of the things that I think about a lot is acrylics, like clear acrylic. If you're wanting to like etch, like genuinely etch and cut some clear acrylic, a lot of times these little machines can do it. So if you wanted to make acrylic ornaments and stuff like that, you get yourself the right bits and set up the right speeds and feeds. You can make some pretty cool acrylic ornaments and so forth. Like I said, this is a bare bones CNC. It's got the little controller, but the cool thing about it is these things are light enough that you can pick it up and move it around, put it out of the way. So if you just want to get your feet wet with a small CNC, this is an option. They do, I know they've started partnering with Easel on their machines. I don't see anything in here about it as far as a license or anything like that with it. But you can use it with most any software that you can design in. It's a basic GRBL machine. Like I said, it's very similar to the what was it, Genmitsu, the little Cubico that they made. This is basically the running gear of the Cubico, but a little bigger, and exterior it doesn't have a cover around it. So there's that for you guys that maybe want to stick your toe over in the CNC world. All right, and so another micro mini machine from Sane Smart Genmitsu, the 2.5 watt Cortec laser engraver. Like I said, basic principles as some of the other minis. It's everything in a little small form factor that you can literally set up on a shelf, hang it on some hooks on the wall, whatever you want to do, and just get it out if you need it or if you're backed up and want to do some extra work. So let's move on. All right, and guys, y'all know that I'm a big fan of Mr. Cody Elkins over at Cadence Manufacturing. Cody is a small business. He's one of us, started in his garage and now has his own business making bits. His bits, not only are they made by one of us, and he's just a maker trying to do what he loves, but he makes awesome bits. I love them. They're not the cheapest bits on the market, but they do a great job. I use them a lot in my big CNC. Anytime I'm working on jobs for customers and stuff like that, Genie bits are my go-to when possible. There are some bits that, Cody doesn't make that I have to source other places. But for the most part, my machine doing jobs that I'm getting paid to do, Genie bits are my go-to. And there's going to be a $100 Genie bits gift coupon up for grabs for one of you lucky guys that are into CNCs. So that's, one of the things that we had planned on doing was trying to be more involved with CNC and 3D printing. And if you're with a 3D printing company and you want to contribute, we'd be glad to have you. Just reach out to us, email address or messenger. And finally, Lightburn is also going to be contributing. Lightburn says that they've got some swag packs that they want to give away, as well as 1 year extension for your Lightburn subscription. So that's pretty handy for all you laser guys that like Lightburn. You can get you some Lightburn swag, as well as a 1 year extension to your license. So there we go. That's all we've got signed up currently, guys. Hopefully there will be more to come. So let's jump out of here and wrap this video up. All right, guys, so you know how this works. Those companies that we just talked about with those products, they like being on our show for the exposure so people can see their products. So feel free to go over to their socials, go to their website, let them know you appreciate them participating in the Clack Shack giveaway. You can give them a like, thumbs up, let them know that you're going to be there, that you appreciate their participation. A lot of these companies, these are companies that me and Steve work with throughout the year. Like I said, and we kind of call on them to give a little bit of something to the giveaway for Christmas. Now, not everybody can, give the biggest, baddest machine around, but as we grow this giveaway over the next few years, then hopefully the prizes will get a little better. But I hope you've enjoyed the Shack as much as I have. I look forward to many more years of doing this. I also look to build it to be bigger, better, and to be able to better serve you guys. So if you haven't been watching the Sunday Lives, guys, come check it out because you've been missing it. And we'll see you Sunday. So till then, be safe and have a good day.